Hi, I'm Professor Jay Henderson. I design programmable materials for tissue engineering and regenerative medicine. The challenge is that long bone defects or long bone injuries represent a significant clinical challenge that often involves very long, prolonged recovery times with significant discomfort and inconvenience to the patient, and it can also have very broad socioeconomic impact on affected patients. So it really takes a long time for these patients to get back on their feet, both literally and figuratively. We are developing smart, shape-changing biomaterials to facilitate single surgical approaches for the treatment of long bone injuries. The innovative materials we're using are called shape memory polymers, and shape memory polymers have the unique ability to be prepared in one permanent shape, be deformed into a second temporary shape, and then later be triggered to recover back to that permanent shape through a triggering event such as heating or hydration. So these materials can change shape on command, and we're using this shape-changing programmability to develop new approaches for surgical treatment and for faster healing, particularly those who are really hard to treat, like people with diabetes, those undergoing chemotherapy at the same time, those with particularly massive injuries, or those who may have an additional complicating situation, such as smokers, who tend not to heal as quickly as others. The real outcomes we're working toward are to improve clinical practice through faster definitive outcomes with less pain and discomfort to the patient, lower cost, and improved quality of life afterwards. So one of the approaches we're looking at is the equivalent of an implantable resorbable cast. So this is a smart material we can implant into the limb directly around the fracture, and we can trigger it to contract and stabilize the fracture on the inside. And then over time it will dissolve, leaving behind, hopefully, healthy bone that will get the patient back on their feet. Through our research, we have the potential to achieve faster outcomes in fewer surgeries and with less pain and risk to the patient. Support our research today.